lunchtime. The whole city seems to be hungry. They want food now. Vicky wishes he could focus on his core business instead of spending valuable time and money handling delivery logistics. Enter Roadrunner, India's fastest growing B2B hyperlocal delivery service. Log on to our app. One click and Roadrunner will pick up your order and deliver it to your customer, all in under 30 minutes. Track orders, notify customers. Come rain, shine, or public holidays, nothing stops us from working. Vast coverage, low cost, and a large fleet that knows their way around. No wonder the best food and e-commerce brands trust us to deliver. Roadrunner enables you to take more orders, delight customers, and focus on growing your core business. Sign up with Roadrunner for reliable, simple, speedy, last-mile delivery today.
Right. Hey guys, how are you doing? So, yeah, my name is Mohit. I'm the CEO of Roadrunner, and we are a hyper-local delivery logistics company. We are a pure play logistics company, so all of you guys can focus on food and experience, and we can focus on the logistics part of it. As the last panel mentioned, there's a lot of evolution happening in the F&B industry, going deeper into the experience part, going, I think, much more, being much more scientific about what the consumer wants, right? I'm sure there'll be less time for you to think about delivery logistics and hiring delivery boys. So that's where we come in. We are purely logistics. We operate in categories like food, grocery, pharma, and 7 other categories, right? So the key agenda for me for this presentation is to focus on the cost factor of doing deliveries and why does the industry need delivery. B, the convenience factor of delivery, and third is the scalability factor of doing deliveries, right? First of all, before I venture into any of these, the first and the most important thing is we do clearly see that there are 2 types of businesses in restaurant or in food industry. One is your pure play delivery commerce business, where there are restaurants who focus on deliveries and doing deliveries, improving customer experience by the food that they deliver, versus there are a lot of restaurants who focus a lot on improving their in-store or dine-in experience, right? I think both are very, very important, very much important for any economy to exist. If you look at the Chinese economy, delivery is very big. Delivery is contributing to around $11 billion of revenue yearly, which is, compare that to the Indian counterpart, it's close to around 700 to 800 million. If you include all online and offline commerce just started. So delivery logistics or doing deliveries for a restaurant, restaurant doing delivery is comprised of 2 things. One is obviously you should have the kitchen logistics to manage delivery, and second is the actual workforce or manpower angle to it, right? So what Roadrunner does is, Roadrunner basically allows you to manage not just your delivery boys, but your end-to-end delivery experience. What does that mean? Obviously, there will be somebody who will be delivering your food, which is the delivery boy. But apart from that, things like allowing the customers to track their food and capturing customer feedback on delivery is something that we also promise, right? Since we are strictly B2B, there is, obviously, we focus a lot only on logistics and improving availability in any of these areas. So the first point, right, around cost. The cost factor of Roadrunner is around, obviously, since we allow all of these restaurants to start with 0 capex. So any small restaurant can kickstart its delivery logistics. Second part is the convenience factor, right? You don't need to hire any delivery logistics or delivery staff or people managing delivery. I think that really helps you focus on what's important for your business, right? Uh, the the third point around scalability, right? If assuming you have logistics available in each of these localities which can behave as well or probably better than your existing delivery logistics, I think it enables you to launch in different localities, enables you to launch in different cities or in different countries of the world. That's what Roadrunner solves. The broader agenda of my discussions was around how food tech is evolving and how is technology helping food. So I would rather encourage a slightly interactive discussion around around this. So how many of you guys basically think that delivery is a very key focus element for your business? Are all of these? All of these are different types of brands. I mean, any of these brands I know of? Yeah, apart from Mexican QSRs. Right. So, if you look at all the focus of the new aggregators, right, like Tiny Owl, Food Panda, Swiggy, it's primarily delivery logistics today, right? And obviously, going higher up the stack in terms of helping the customer what to eat. The two parts, right? Helping the customer what to eat. Second part, how to get it delivered to the customer. So we have a very, very mixed crowd here. One part focuses completely on the food quality experience, and we really want that. So for that to happen, somebody should focus a lot on the delivery logistics experience. So that's how I think the industry is also shaping. What's important for you will be handled by you. What's important for or what somebody else specializes in will be handled by somebody else. So if you look at the entire chain of events that happen for a restaurant, one around procurement, second around kitchen operations, third around delivery, and then at the outset there is a whole lot of things that happen around discovery. Every new startup or a company is redefining the way it's being done. Zomato is obviously disrupting the way restaurants are getting discovered. The kitchen ordering is being disrupted by OpenTable globally. And obviously there'll be a lot of companies that will sprout out in India as well very soon. We are disrupting the space of delivery logistics and helping you deliver to your customers in a much more scalable way. So that will allow you to handle the kitchen operations in a much leaner way or in a much more focused way. Obviously, within kitchen operations as well, you will have segments around startups disrupting that as well. Startups creating workflows or companies creating workflows for handling kitchen operations. So that's pretty much what will eventually happen. Another thing that might very much happen is around given that the consumer is becoming very strong, right? The end consumer is becoming very strong. The expectation of the market around delivery timings or around the way you manage your SLAs will change drastically. Sprig in US has completely disrupted this by having an instant delivery model compared to what we have in India. Instant delivery in India still means 45 minutes. In the US, it means 5 to 10 minutes. And I think that's something that will soon come up because in the fight for convenience, this is the next step, right? Apart from that, I think the next logical step is around the actual consumer-facing, the comfort factor, what companies like Tiny Owl is disrupting. They offer a lot of meals versus a lot of open restaurant discovery. Primarily, they realize that users eat a lot of regular meals on a daily basis compared to just ordering from regular restaurants on a daily basis, right? So, yep. So we, as a delivery logistics company, or let's say along with other delivery logistics company, are here to handle the next part of it, the roadrunner part, the logistics part of it, handling, ensuring that every small company to a large company can be enabled to power deliveries for its customers And yeah, that's pretty much what we do. All right. Any questions? There's somebody there. Yeah.
I'll just stand up again. So I basically am using few apps in Gurgaon. So what I do is when I order, so normally these apps have a time that within 30 minutes it will come, 40 minutes it will come. But keeping the uncertainty in time, like in Gurgaon, when you have so much of traffic, how do you ensure that you will be able to deliver within 30 minutes or 1 hour? Because you never know when you're stuck for 3 hours. So how are you overcoming in the metropolitan cities like Noida, Gurgaon, or Mumbai, any other city?
So yeah, first of all, thanks for the question. I think the answer to availability of a delivery boy or the ability to manage SLAs is truly around building a very dense network of delivery carriers. What do I mean by that? Is if you just have bikers on your fleet, people with bikes delivering to customers with a bag, you may end up with, let's say, 10,000 people overall in the country, right? 10,000 relevant people. Let's say you can scale that up or handle demand for all the merchants for an year, but obviously the restaurants would also grow, and there'll be a lot of restaurants who would face issues around not having delivery boys available. The next logical step to that would be, can you build availability by using other types of carriers as well? So this is what we are doing or trying to do as well. We have walkers, bikers, cyclists, and people who drive taxis in our fleet, so that, let's say in a locality, if you don't have walkers, you can have bikers. If you don't have bikers, you can have cyclists. And that's also to basically give the choice to you. For example, if you're an eco-friendly restaurant, or you basically emphasize a lot on the go green aspects of your business, you can use a cyclist rather than a biker or a walker, right? The other aspect to that is there is a lot of untapped, on the other side, there's a lot of untapped labor. On the, I mean, obviously India is very dense in terms of people not having jobs. So how can we convert that untapped pool to a very structured, usable set of people who can fulfill a use case, and creating million jobs in the country, right? That's what we are doing. All right. Thank you.